2 solo runs, doing everything we've asked of them to a T, trying to get that 100-point run. It's going to seed them into their battle order, and that's going to dictate who they battle later in the day, Stunsy. So they get 2 solo runs, one at a time. They queue back up, and then they go again. We run in reverse seeding order. So the championship drivers go towards the tail end of the qualifying run. So it gets better as it goes.
So you've really got no one to blame but yourself then. Nice, clean solo run. No one upset ya. We're going to see some wicked runs, Josh.
That's it.
Right. Next up on the line looks like Pat Meehan.
Yeah, I think it's Pat Meehan.
Yeah.
Ford Falcon, AU, Tufflift Hoists, Tyrepower Ararat, AU Drift Society. Alrighty. Let's go, Pat. Pat Meehan's been driving. He's been driving this AU for quite a while now.
Yeah,
he's done a couple of years with it, and last season he did a phenomenal job.
But I guess once you've driven that much, it's like, well, hang on, what's the next challenge for me? Well, it's competition, right? Like you got to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And look, outside zone 2, outside zone 3. Let's see how he goes on outside zone 4 on the wall. Flicks it up nice and deep. He kind of cut it a little bit short.
Making a bit of a triangle pattern instead of an arc.
A bit of Pythagoras with the vehicle right there, mate. But look, let's check it out, Tony. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Great job, as you said before. Inside clips.
Dialed. Yeah, turns 1 and 2 absolutely dialed. Looking fantastic. Holding it flat. This is exactly what a Falcon's built for. Just holding it flat, throwing it forward. And then we set up here. Just didn't quite get in early. But then went deep, and he's like, "Whoa, I gotta back off just a little bit."
That's his first run, so he's
perfect.
Still got a few more. And like for the people that are here watching at the circuit, I mean, you guys are only seeing it from your perspective. You want to see, kind of what we're talking about. Come underneath the tower, come around here. You'll have the best view of the house. You can see all the adjustments that we're talking about. You can outside zone 2 and 3. Great job. Let's see how he goes here. See if he can better his first run on the wall.
Wow.
And that's solid, man.
Yeah, that is a really great run. Pat Meehan, Tufflift supported AU Falcon. Yeah.
Like, that was solid. Let's have a look at the start of the run here on the Pertec Bayswater replay. So he's sprung the car up, snap angle in, great job. Keeps it off the first ripple there. Second, nice, and about a metre off as well. That's actually pretty solid, the first 2 corners there. Outside zone 2. Look, that's solid.
That's pretty good.
That's solid. The snap angle at the start is where his style points are going to be at.
Very, very solid 2 runs from Pat Meehan in the Tufflift supported AU Falcon. Good stuff.
He did a great job. Like, the car looked sick, and he did a good job for the lap that he had and the practice he had. I think I only saw him get like 4 or 5 laps in earlier on, and then he went into the wall, spent all morning fixing it, and then went out for 1 lap. So this is going to be interesting. So we'll see what happens here. So we got Pat Meehan in the lead and Jones in the chase. Meehan, nice flick out outside zone 1, keeping it consistent throughout that apex there. Just trying to close the gap there, but can't find it. I mean, the power difference between these 2 cars is quite a lot. So we got Meehan in the big power Ford Falcon, grinding the bumper up on the wall there, and Brett Jones trying to do everything he can in his power to try and chase him down, but unfortunately, looks like Meehan's just got the gap on him.
Absolutely respect to Pat Meehan for getting out in competition. We'll check out the Pertec Bayswater replay from the start line, just first, second, third gear, and then the big flick initiation. It's done very, very well to set the lap up really well at turn 1. Midline coming through turn 2, again on the power. You can see the tyre smoke just billowing off the tyres, and he's almost not stopping. He doesn't lift at all. Like, I mean, there's maybe just a slight lift coming into the last corner, but he's just full throttle the whole time. It's such a great lead run from Pat. We'll spin them around and let's see how well Patrick can go in the chase position against the 350Z.
Instead of watching from home, the thing is absolutely gorgeous to look at. Anyway, here we go. We've got next lap, we've got the second half of the battle. Jones in lead, Meehan's chase. Jones actually gapping Meehan, so that's but then goes super wide. The tire in the dirt goes off track. A little straight in there as well. well. Unfortunately, Brett is going to have to cop the brunt of that in terms of points. And then Meehan just trying to use anything he can, any opportunity, following his line into turn 4 there as well. Like, it's a bit unfortunate there, ladies and gentlemen.
All
we
right.
have a winner.
There is a result. Corey, tell us. Patrick Meehan in the AU Falcon gets the win in the top 32, goes through to the next round. Awesome driving.
Phenomenal job. And look, Brett did a great job to keep his shit together, basically.
Yeah.
Tony.
All right, Patrick Meehan versus Timmy Rogers. Patrick in the Tufflift AU Falcon versus the man mission to send, Timmy Rogers in the R32 Skyline. He's got an SR20 under the bonnet, and we saw it very clearly when his bonnet came up in qualifying, getting an absolutely nailed lap done. Here we go. Paddy Meehan in the lead, nice and steady, back and forward, touch and go zones, getting it done. Timmy Rogers right there with him though. Tim goes for a dive right up on the inside. Are they going to get through cleanly? Round the last part of the corner. There's a bit of bodywork that's come off someone's car, but that was looking really good around the last piece of the corner.
God damn.
God damn.
God damn. Did you see that chase? Meehan did a sick job putting down that lead line for Timmy Rogers to jump in there and dive, find that pocket. I mean, especially on outside zone 4 there, but it's all about setting it up. So let's see how they set themselves up throughout the course at the start. So Meehan did a good job outside zone 1 and then coming over the switchback to 2. They go through the flow zone, and it's always a matter of if Timmy gave enough gap to Pat for that transition. Looks like he did, and then found that pocket there. Bang. But then Pat's on the wall, man. Like, Pat's grinding the bumpers on the wall. And then Tim's just like, hey, I'm here too, man. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some word from Patrick Meehan's car. So the white AU Falcon, what happened?
It's stuck in 3rd gear. It's only in 3rd gear. It can never be in any other gear other than 3rd gear. He's taking off in 3rd gear right now. So interesting. Okay.
Only 3rd gear available to the white AU Falcon. I reckon he's doing a damn good job to keep up. Timmy Rogers in the red R32, getting it done. Looks like Pat's got a bit of drama going on there.
I think there's issues. Yeah.
Unfortunate for Paddy. He's obviously got gearbox dramas today, but he was very lucky that he could even get some laps done. But Timmy Rogers getting a blazing lap done there.
Look, I mean, Pat Meehan's been doing a phenomenal job all day, and yeah, it's just unfortunate that the box went, like, really it is. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so moving on through to the Optima Batteries top 8, it's Timmy Rogers.
Unlucky for Pat Meehan. Gearbox stuck in 3rd gear all day. Considering his car has been stuck in 3rd all day, he's been driving like an absolute legend. So big upper to the AU. Good on you. Getting through into the top 16 with only 3rd gear is pretty good.
That is pretty
And gain and gain.
And that's it. The judges are in order. Arms are in the air.
Any questions?
And another 4th, we have Patrick Meehan on the line.
But let's see how we go. Patrick Meehan getting into it. Tough lift back. AU Falcon. There's the flick. Back tyres into the box. That's a big angle engagement. Into turn 1. Down the hill. Touch into zone 2. And then 4. At the bottom of the hill. Blazing through the concrete jungle. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I mean, that was a bit of a send. Like, that was a good send. He did have a little bit of a halt and a stutter as he transitioned from 1 to 2. As we'll check here in the Pertec Bayswater replay, he does compress the car up, switches over, does a good job, fills the zone, but not completely. Has a little wobble there, misses outside zone 2 from the wobble. But you know what? If he was just slightly deeper on the wall, he would have made that perfect.
Absolutely bang on. Get that turn 1 right.
Static Films and the band. Up next, though, we're going to have Patrick Meehan, Vic Local, sponsored by Tufflift Hoists, flying down the drag strip. Whoa! Patrick's done a phenomenal job there on the wall, then sets himself up on the correct line for outside zone 2, snapback is 3.
about you, but it's this point of the day, right? Everyone's done a qualifying lap.
Yeah.
Watching the live stream in the pits, and I'm sure they're keeping themselves up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just go that much harder. Patrick, man, that was mega.
Yeah, he turned the dial up to bloody 11 just there. He full send on the wall was perfect, literally perfect in that box.
So, right of screen, Patrick Meehan, AU Falcon. Left of screen, Stan K, WPI, BMW. 2 thumbs up and away we go. Patrick Meehan in the lead this time. Stan K wants to be right there on entry. And here it is, folks. Entry into turn 1. Patrick Meehan grabs just a little bit of foot brake on transition, flicks down over the hill, tagging those 2 clipping points and filling the last zone. Stan K just a 1 or 2 car lengths away. Not a bad chase run by Stan K.
Yeah, look, I mean, Stan did a great job to keep up with that big powered AU. Let's check out the Bayswater replay here. Pat Meehan compresses the car up, flicks on the wall, gets nice and close. Good adjustment there, nothing too drastic. Stan went a little bit deeper. Stan surges forward on outside zone 3 to 4, but unfortunately, the line that Stan was on for that surge just didn't quite work.
The switchback was good and down the hill was all pretty good, but that's probably the only little thing that maybe the judge will keep an eye on is coming off the wall too early means the flow around the lap can be a little bit restricted for the chase driver.
Correct. Let's see how we go when we turn them around. We got Stan K in the lead, Meehan in the chase. Let's see if Meehan can keep up with this little zippy E36, sorry. Stan doing a great job out the car over the 2 to 3. Pat doing a phenomenal job keeping the big AU. And eats some dirt. Pat follows him into it with him. And Pat did a great job keeping up with him throughout the crossover, as well as even the transition down onto the into the NASCAR circuit.
Yeah, and if we're going on the dirt, I'm going to come with you. I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah, basically. I'm following you, man.
I'm following wherever you go, brother. We're going in the dirt. Here we go, Pertec Bayswater replay. Stan just kind of missing that first outside clip, and he goes to a massive angle there real early, runs off the track, and look, Pat really didn't have anywhere to go at that point. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. This is our top 32. Judges are making notes. The result, ladies and gentlemen, on the left in the AU Falcon, Patrick Meehan gets the win. AU Falcon going through. Unfortunately for Stan K, coming offline, going too deep into the dirt. It was a couple of wheels off the track, plus missing the end, this first outer clipping point. And I think he's happy about it.
Yeah, I think he's happy with that result. Smack the old Libby when you leave, on ya.
AU, I tell you what, the live stream is absolutely loving the AU Falcon. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the second half of the top 16. Sam Mudge in the S13 in the lead. Patrick Meehan in the chase. Inside, outside of turn 1 and 2, touching on number 3, touch and go, and filling the zone of number 4. Sam Mudge, really solid lead run, but Patrick Meehan was right there with him as well. A couple of car lengths away. We'll get our eyes on the Pertec Bayswater replay. Patrick's got a bit of work to do. He's got a few car lengths to try and play catch up, but Mudgee hitting the clipping points spot on. The transition was good. I think Patrick just came out of it a little bit. He had to wind off lock and it just ran him out of room just there a little bit.
Look, going up someone like Pat Meehan, you really have to turn it up to 11. It has been a phenomenal drive, and it has been driving Keeper Reet events for quite some time now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here when we turn them around. Mudgee is going to be hitting the chase. Patrick Meehan on the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, get your phones out. Time to send it. All right, here we go. We got Pat Meehan about a car length ahead. Oh, tags the wall. Mudgee trying to close the gap there, sees the opportunity on outside zone 2, hits the transition. Pat Meehan does a phenomenal job not unsettling the car on the wall in outside zone 3 over to 4. Mudgee closes the gap on 4. Wow, Wowee, that was interesting. Let's run that back. Was there contact? I think there was.
Man, Patrick Meehan tagged the wall on the run-up. Here it is. So entry at the wall. Bang, does touch the wall. You can see the boot lid flick up just a little bit, but it didn't affect his line overall, but he was wide out of the zone.
Didn't unsettle the car at all in the slider, so that is definitely brownie point.
All right, judges are working through the criteria. We do have a result. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam March in the S13 is going through, ladies and gentlemen, to the top 8. There you go. Very, 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 very close battle.
Patrick Meehan now with his qualifying run.
Patty bloody Meehan.
Whoa! Who's this?
Mate.
You made it, Stella.
I made it, mate. We're here to watch Meehan hit the track. We're going to lay down a fat old lap. Meehan's one of our very, very good drivers here at Keeping Ready. We go Meehan, nice slingshot up onto the wall. Great proximity, touches the outside zone 1. Brings the car down the bank, keeping it nice and wide, going into outside clip 2. Nice snappy transition. Oh, too much angle.
Oh no! And
Rattler. Bit of a rattler.
It's
all right. There's no one else on the track. Bit of a rattler. Finishes strong.
Oh, I love it, Stella.
Mate, Meehan, there's something about this AU. It's got all the kit in the front end to make sure that car snaps and flicks sideways. But as you can see, from outside zone 2 to 3, there is a little bit of a tricky section there. Let's have a look at the Pertec Bayswater replay here. Gets right up on that wall. Outside zone 1. Keeps a nice mid-track, kind of wide. Takes an odd line into outside zone 2, then as he flicks over to 3, you can just see the tyre grabs a little bit of that paint strip there and turns the car around. But Meehan doing a great job there. You know, like it's hard to control the old.
It's a weird section there. You need to be on throttle to slow yourself up from going way too wide.
Yeah.
You need not too much throttle that you're overshooting that corner originally.
Yeah, 100%. And if you approach the this first corner too shallow, you can do some serious damage. So
Patrick Meehan in his second qualifying run, big flick up on the wall through the whole zone, carrying all that speed he's created and pushing out to flipping point 2.
nice transition over to 3, and then he comes midline over from 4, nice and deep on 5.
One done.
Hey mate, give me all the one duns you got. Let's check out the Pertec Bayswater replay here. So he's compressed the car down, flicked it up nice and deep on the wall, kept the car midline. We want to see the drivers a little bit deeper than that, but he still has the right line onto outside zone 2. Transitions over to 3, nice and deep on 3 and 4, and then over to 5. Cruises past the finish line. Little one done to finish. Mate, phenomenal job. Cam, what are you doing, mate? And Pat Meehan's just vibing out. He's just chilling.
Game face. Man with a mission.
He's just thinking about what's for dinner. Up now on the line, we've got the battle of the 4 doors, Stanzi.
We got Cam Martin versus Patrick Meehan. Cam Martin being supported by Elite Auto Garage, and Patrick Meehan being supported by Tufflift
Hoists.
Cam out in front, Patrick to chase, 4-door v 4-door, Australia versus Japan.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of that lately, but Cam's been dialed. He's been doing well. He's
Pat.
Yeah, 100%. Both of them are doing very, very well. Cam Martin is currently placed in 6th place in the championship. He is in the running for first if he can pull it off.
Woo!
He can. It's potential.
Pressure.
Meehan is sitting in 9th place in championship points, so he has had a couple of decent rounds. Let's have a look here and see how these gents go.
Hand by hand and they'll sort you out. But enough of that. We've got Cam Martin leading Patrick Meehan.
Cam Martin, nice initiation up on the wall. Meehan doing a great job following him in. Full commitment. Both drivers outside zone 1. Filling it with ease. Nice and deep into 2. Meehan finding that transition point. trying to surge forward into outside zone 4. Cam doing a great job keeping it wide on 4 and 5. Ooh. Great run by both drivers here.
That was amazing.
Amazing run. Let's check out the Pertec Bayswater replay and break down the run. So we got Cam slingshots up onto the wall. Meehan with all that speed and commitment, not as deep up on the wall as judges wanted to see, but they kept that wide line, filling a little bit of 2, then transitions over to 3. Cam does fill all the 3, over to 4, and Meehan finds that pocket and just tucks in there, closing the gap. Yeah, great job by both drivers here. We're going to flip them around and we're going to see how they go. We're going to have Meehan in the chase, in the lead, and Cam Martin in the chase. Now, Cam's chases to date, they know what they're doing, man.
Honestly, and it's been so impressive watching how much improvement Patrick has made driving these rounds time and time again. He's becoming one of our genuine drivers you want to pay attention to.
Yeah, 100%. He's getting better and better every single event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send it. Meehan compresses the car, flicks up onto the wall. Nice and deep in the cam box. Oh, a little too deep and eats it. Deep eats a tyre.
Ejecto tyre, cuz, and rear bar. We're missing half a car.
Absolutely destroys the tyre, rips it off the rim. Now that's an example of what happens if you go too wide, because there is a lot of the drop-offs here are
risk
called
versus
apart.
reward, Stella. Oh,
insane. Let's check this Pertec Bayswater replay. Like you can see, Pat knew he had to go deep and fast, flicks up on the wall, nice and quick, and then bang, hits the. He hits the drop-off point on the track. The track has a little bit of a lip. Deep beats the tyre there. Nice and deep. Over to 3, and then he comes mid-initiation up on the wall. Meehan fill all the 3, over to 4, and Meehan. That's what it's all about, man. We're just here to party. Oh! It's a little bit deeper than that, but he still has the right. Yeah, train pilots are not fun.
Oh! Perfect!
What do you reckon? We'll skip the battles and just keep doing this?
Just run. Well, you'd be a happy man running Falcon trains all day.
G him up, crowd.
Oh! Yes! You're not going to G him up, he's going to G yous up!